What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys another episode of my NBA DFS podcast. And tonight we have a pretty chalky slate. There's a lot of easy value plays to mention, and hopefully you guys have already figured that out. But if not, that's why you're watching this video, and you'll know by the end of it. There's a couple really easy plays that you should be taking advantage of due to that big Porzingis trade yesterday with the Mavericks. Before I get into anything, there was news today that I found this pretty funny, that Rudy Gobert, the Jazz center, was seen leaving shoot-around early because he was crying about not getting picked to go to the All-Star team. I mean, in his defense, it's a bit of a snub. He probably should have made it, but I mean, come on, you are a grown-ass man. You're a professional NBA player making millions of dollars. Don't need to get that caught up over it. You're probably going to be there next year. I mean, kind of crazy. Guy's emotional, though. Got to respect him for that. He cares about what he does. What do you guys think was the biggest snub? D'Angelo Russell, Luka Doncic, or Rudy Gobert? I'm thinking Doncic. Just because he's a rookie, I don't think he got as much praise as he should have. He had a great first half of the year. He's going to have another great second half of the year. He's looking like a pretty promising NBA player. But comment who you guys think was the biggest snub. If not any of those three guys, comment someone else. But I find it interesting to see what you guys think. So going into tonight's slate, pretty chalky based on the Knicks because they traded all those guys: Porzingis, Tim Hardaway, Trey Burke. They got DeAndre Jordan, Wesley Matthews, and Dennis Smith. So not a bad return there for Porzingis, but those guys are not going to be ready to play tonight. So that means there's a lot of Knicks value out there, just like there was a lot of Mavs value last night because these guys aren't ready to go yet. So with Mudiay out and I don't even know. I can't say his name. The other point guard too. I think Kadeem Allen is a great play tonight. He's going to be starting at point guard, minimum price here. He's going to be playing a lot of minutes. He's going to see a lot of usage. There's no reason not to punt play him at point guard tonight. By far the easiest play of the night. Shooting guard, same reason. Alonzo Trier, I think he's a really good play too. He might be starting as well tonight. He's going to see a lot of usage with no Burke and no Tim Hardaway on the court anymore. And without Matthews and Dennis Smith ready to go yet, Trier is going to be a nice value play tonight against the Celtics. And the safe thing with these Knicks players is, even if they get blown out by the Celtics, which they have a good chance of getting blown out, they're going to play no matter what. None of these guys are going to get sat because they're trying to save their legs for the next game. All these guys are young. The Knicks are trying to run everyone. Their season's already a lost cause, so don't be worried about a blowout here. Be worried about a blowout more on the Celtics side of things because they have a reason to rest their guys. Small forward, you could stay on the same train here. Really chalky tonight. You could look at either Hezonja or Knox. These two small forwards for the Knicks are going to see a lot of playing time and a lot of usage. But just to change things up, we're going into the other chalk game of the night tonight. That's Houston at Denver. I think Will Barton's a pretty good play tonight at 6,500. He was heavily owned last game, and he was pretty underwhelming. He only got 16 points, but he just had a bad game. He should be fine tonight at 6,500. If Gary Harris is playing tonight, I think he's a pretty good play at 5,500. He's going to see a lot of minutes like he did last game. He's got no more minutes restriction, but we're going to have to wait on that news. Power forward, Kenneth Faried is a great play tonight. The Rockets have been hurt in the front court ever since Capella got hurt. They have no one else to play as a big. They're going to need Faried. He's got a bit of a revenge game tonight. The Nuggets was really his first serious team he was on for a while, and they kind of just shipped him off. I think he's going to play with a little bit of an edge tonight. And the matchup suits him very well, not even with the revenge game, but with the fast pace and how well Faried's been playing. 7,900 is still not enough to scare me off. He's been consistently getting in the high 30s and even breaking the 40 barrier in fantasy points. And then at center, just spend up on Jokic. There's so much value out there tonight. You're going to have a lot of money to spend up. And Jokic is the guy at center. He's coming off of a great game, last game against the Pelicans. 63.6 fantasy points against them, and I think he's going to be doing the same thing tonight against the Rockets. He's going to be able to eat down low. Like I said, the Rockets are hurt without Capella. He should be able to do whatever he wants. So as long as he doesn't do anything weird like get into foul trouble or shoot like 0 for 12 from the field, which he never does, he's a great play tonight. There's really no reason not to spend up on Jokic. He's by far the best stud to spend up on. If you can somehow fit him and James Harden in your lineup, I don't mind it. Harden isn't as good of a play, though, with everyone healthy for the guards on the Rockets, like Eric Gordon and Chris Paul. It takes a little bit away from his usage. 13-6 is a little scary for me, so I like Jokic. I think he's a guy that you want to spend up on today. And that will sum up today's video, guys. I hope you like it. Hope we found it helpful. There is a lot of chalk in this slate, but what can you do? I'm not going to not mention the chalk. It's going to be the way to get in the green tonight. So, till next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off.